The night is heavy. A chill wind whispers through the trees, and then you hear it. A wail, mournful and bone-chilling. It echoes across the water, a sound of pure despair. This is the chilling call of La Llorona, the weeping woman. Her legend stretches back centuries, woven into the fabric of Latin American folklore. She's a specter, a cautionary tale, and a figure shrouded in mystery. Who is this woman who cries in the night? What tragedy led her to this eternal sorrow? The answers lie hidden in the whispers of generations, passed down through tales told in hushed voices. La Llorona is more than just a ghost story. She is a reflection of deep cultural anxieties and historical echoes. Join us as we delve into the chilling legend of La Llorona. We will explore her origins, her evolution, and her enduring power over the human psyche. Prepare yourself, for her story is not for the faint of heart. La Llorona, the weeping woman, is a name whispered with fear and fascination. Her legend is one that has transcended time and geography, embedding itself deeply into the cultural fabric of many societies. Her story, told and retold across cultures, is one of love, betrayal, and unimaginable grief. It is a tale that resonates with the universal themes of human emotion and tragedy. Although variations exist, the core narrative remains consistent. The essence of La Llorona's story is a reflection of the pain and sorrow that can accompany love and loss. She was once a woman, by the name Maria, known for her beauty. Her striking appearance and gentle demeanor captured the attention of many, but it was a wealthy man who ultimately won her heart. This led to marriage and the birth of their children. But happiness proved fleeting. The love that once burned brightly began to fade, overshadowed by betrayal and neglect. The husband, enticed by another, abandoned Maria and their children. His departure left Maria devastated, her dreams of a happy family life shattered. Driven to madness by her heartbreak and rage, she committed an unspeakable act. In a moment of sheer despair, she took her children to the river, the very place where she once found joy. She drowned her own children in the river, their innocent lives extinguished in a fit of despair. The waters that once symbolized love and life now became a grave for her beloved children. Instantly, remorse washed over her. The realization of her actions hit her like a tidal wave, and she was consumed by guilt and sorrow. Maria, now forever La Llorona, was condemned to wander the earth in search of her lost children. Her spirit, trapped between worlds, roams the night, her cries a haunting reminder of her eternal torment. Her cries, filled with anguish and regret, echo through the night, a warning to all who hear them. They serve as a chilling reminder of the consequences of unchecked emotions and the depths of human despair. Some believe she lures unsuspecting victims to watery graves, seeking solace in their company. Her presence is said to be felt near rivers and lakes, where her sorrowful wails can be heard. La Llorona's tale is a chilling reminder of the destructive nature of grief, the fragility of love, and the enduring power of guilt. It is a story that transcends time, a cautionary tale that continues to resonate with each retelling. It is a story that has haunted the hearts and minds of generations. The legend of La Llorona serves as a powerful narrative, reminding us of the profound impact of our actions and the haunting legacy of our deepest sorrows. The image of La Llorona, forever etched in the cultural consciousness, has been a source of inspiration for artists for centuries. Her haunting presence and tragic story have transcended generations, becoming a rich subject for artistic exploration. From traditional paintings to modern interpretations, her depiction has evolved, reflecting changing societal perspectives and artistic styles. Each era brings a new lens through which artists view her, adding layers of meaning and depth to her story. Early depictions often portray La Llorona as a fearsome specter, her features contorted in anguish, her white gown flowing behind her like a shroud. These images capture the raw terror and sorrow that define her legend, emphasizing her role as a harbinger of doom. Her eyes, reflecting madness and despair, serve as windows into her tormented soul. Artists have meticulously captured the depth of her suffering, using her gaze to convey the profound emotional turmoil that drives her endless search for her lost children. As time progressed, artists began to explore the more human aspects of La Llorona's tragedy. They delved into her backstory, portraying her not just as a ghostly figure, but as a mother overwhelmed by grief and regret. Paintings and sculptures began to emphasize her beauty, her sorrow, and the torment of a mother forever separated from her children. These works highlight the duality of her character, blending her ethereal beauty with the deep sadness that defines her existence. These depictions, often imbued with sympathy and a sense of tragic beauty, highlight the complex emotions associated with the legend. Artists strive to capture the multifaceted nature of La Llorona, portraying her as both a victim and a villain, a figure of both horror and pity. Modern interpretations of La Llorona are often more abstract, using symbolism and bold colors to convey her anguish and the enduring power of her story. These contemporary works push the boundaries of traditional representation, offering new and innovative ways to engage with her legend. From murals to digital art, La Llorona continues to captivate and inspire artists, her image a constant reminder of the darkness and complexity that lie within the human experience. Her story, rich with emotional and cultural significance, remains a powerful muse for creative expression across various mediums. While La Llorona is deeply embedded in Mexican folklore, her roots may stretch back even further, intertwining with pre-Columbian mythology. Scholars have drawn compelling parallels between La Llorona and ancient Aztec goddesses associated with water, childbirth, and the underworld. These deities, often depicted as both nurturing and fearsome, offer intriguing insights into the possible origins of the legend. Cihuacotl, the snake woman, was a particularly powerful deity in Aztec mythology. She was the goddess of childbirth but also associated with death and the underworld. Her cries were believed to lure souls to the afterlife. This duality, the connection to both life and death, resonates strongly with the La Llorona legend. Another goddess, Chalchutlico, was the deity of rivers, lakes, and water in general. She was revered as a protector of children, but also feared for her potential wrath. The association of these goddesses with water, death, and motherhood suggests a possible link to the La Llorona story, hinting at a deeper, more ancient origin for the weeping woman. La Malinche, also known as Malintzin or Doña Marina, was a Nahua woman from the Mexican Gulf Coast. Born around 1500, she was sold into slavery by her own people and eventually given to the Spanish conquistadors as a peace offering. She played a key role in the Spanish conquest of the Aztec Empire, acting as an interpreter, advisor, and intermediary for Hernán Cortés. Her linguistic skills and cultural knowledge were invaluable to the Spanish, enabling them to communicate and negotiate with various indigenous groups. Some view her as a traitor, believing she betrayed her own people for personal gain or survival. Others see her as a victim of circumstance, caught between two powerful forces and doing what she could to navigate a perilous situation. The legend of La Llorona, on the other hand, is a haunting tale of a woman who, in a fit of despair, drowned her children and now roams the earth, weeping and searching for them. This story has been passed down through generations, often told to children as a cautionary tale. Interestingly, some stories suggest a connection between La Malinche and La Llorona. They propose that the spirit of La Malinche, burdened by guilt and sorrow for her role in the conquest and the subsequent suffering of her people, transformed into La Llorona. They say that the spirit of La Malinche, burdened by guilt and sorrow, transformed into La Llorona, eternally mourning the loss of her children and her betrayal. This transformation is seen as a form of penance, a way for her to atone for her perceived sins. This blending of historical and mythical narratives adds a rich layer to the folklore, illustrating how history and legend often intertwine in the cultural consciousness. It shows how the stories we tell can evolve and merge, reflecting the complexities of human experience and memory. So when you hear the mournful cries of La Llorona, you might also hear the echoes of La Malinche's tragic story. Her tale serves as a reminder of the enduring impact of history and the ways in which our past continues to shape our present and future. In the heart of this tragic tale lies a mother's love, her profound loss, and the searing sting of betrayal. La Llorona's story is one of deep emotional turmoil, where the bond between a mother and her children is torn apart by unimaginable sorrow. Her grief, it seems, knows no bounds, and this sorrow transforms her into the wailing specter that haunts the night. La Llorona's reach extends far beyond her own time and place. Her mournful cries are said to echo through the ages, touching the hearts of those who hear them. People across cultures and continents have reported encounters with the weeping woman, her legend transcending borders and generations. It is as if her sorrow is a universal language, understood by all who listen. Today, La Llorona's presence is felt in various forms of media and popular culture. From movies and television shows to literature and art, her story continues to captivate and terrify. She is a symbol of undying grief, and the consequences of heartache, a reminder of the timeless nature of human emotions. Even in modern times, the legend of La Llorona remains as powerful and relevant as ever. The legend of La Llorona endures, a haunting reminder of the depths of human sorrow and the enduring power of myth. Her story, passed down through the ages, continues to evoke fear, empathy, and reflection. As long as there are those who remember and share her tale, La Llorona will never fade into obscurity. Her cries, echoing through the ages, remind us of the timeless nature of love, loss, and the human condition.